same thing. We'll compress this back. All right, we got another Beamer. This one's in for an oil change. Here's the filter. R4 rotors and pads. The 2 sensors. We have a new drain plug. And these are the rotor set screws. They just hold the rotors in place while you do the brakes. But let's get to it. First, we're gonna start popping this off. Yeah. There's the oil filter. Y'all see it? It's a 27 millimeter. We got it on a 1/2 inch. So we're just gonna. All right, so next we're inside the car. Since we're doing the brakes, and this car has an electric parking brake, so you gotta deactivate it with the scanner. So, boom. We'll go to special functions, workshop mode, or to push it back. So boom. Boom. You see the light went on. All right, so car's in the air. I took all the 4 tires off, but Beamer, you don't have to take off this whole bottom cover. They literally leave you a little access port for the drain plug right there. That's a 17. And we got the oil draining. Now that we got the oil drained, we're gonna start with these front brakes. First we're gonna do is take off this caliper. You have 2 13s, and this right here is a 17. You need a skinny wrench or some needle nose pliers. I'm showing you the front left because this side has a sensor. I'm not gonna do the other side. This is the exact same thing for the other side. So we're gonna start off, we're taking off these 2 bolts first, and then we'll continue on. All right, so we got the pads off and the piston, the caliper. You can see right here, it's starting to leave a groove in the pad. With the old pad, we have to push this piston back. All you do is put the pad, and it just pushes that back. So now that we got that out, gotta take off these 2 bolts. See, there's one there, another one right there. E16 external torques. Take these 2 bolts off, and then the bracket comes off. Next step is we have a Allen screw right there. That's what's holding this rotor. I think this has been off before, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, this should just come out. If yours is rusty, smack it with a hammer. Don't do what I just did. This looked like it's been out before, so I knew it was gonna come out. All right, got the calipers clean. Put some brake caliper grease. You need to use this stuff. You also lubricate these pins. We got anti-seize right here. Rotor's on. Now, put on this caliper. Make sure you put some blue Loctite on those. This guy. That's it. That's all it needs. We'll put the caliper on. That's the top, that's the bottom. Now to the top. Both. And you can see right here, one has a backing and the other one doesn't. The one with the backing is for the sensor. This one goes to the back. So you gotta slide it in. That's one. It should go in easy. You should not have to force it in, ever. If you're forcing it in, something wrong. Come in with the wrench right there. And I'll check it by hand. So boom, done with the front. There's a sensor. That's how it routes. Shebang. Plugs into that. That's both of the fronts. Both of the fronts are done. Now we're going to the back. All right, so we're at the rear right. This is the one with the sensor, and it's literally the same thing. First we're gonna do is just try to get this sensor out the way. So just unhook it from right here. Shebang, shebang, that's out the way. To let that dang go back here. And then you have a 13 there and 17 wrench. 17 wrench, 13. We'll take this out and we'll compress it back. So now we got it off. Same thing. We'll compress this back. And that's the motor. Remember, you won't be able to do this if you don't deactivate this. And the only reason I can push this back is because I deactivated with the scanner. Now we did that. Just leave that there on the side. And the same thing as the front. We have that E16 right there and another one right there. So we'll take those out and take out the bracket. All right, since this didn't come with new shims, we're just gonna clean this with a wire brush. So make sure you clean that down good. Y'all can see that's before, that's after. We'll lubricate these pins. Right there, where the pad goes. We'll get this rotor out. So we have the screw here. That's stuck in there. So give it a little tap. That's the old motor. Now we'll put anti-seize right here so the rotor doesn't get stuck to this. For whatever reason, you have to take off the rotor. Rotor on with the screw.
Next up, I got some high energy exercise.
The pads, there's one that has a thing in the back. There's another one that doesn't. The one that doesn't goes in the front. This is the other one in the back. Alright, here it is. All done. Sensor goes to this box right here. That's the right side. And then right here, we have the left side. All finito. Now we're gonna put these on and finish up this oil change, and it's just done. So we're gonna put the filter on, but I don't know if you can see in there, but there's a hole at the top where this goes in. You want to stick this in first. Shebang. You want to change this O-ring right here. Make sure it's on the bottom groove. If it's not there, you're gonna break and it's gonna leak. All right, we're back in the car. Make sure you pump your brakes till they become nice and firm. And then we have to reactivate the parking brake. So let's do that. So now we should hear it and we should see it start working. Yep, see how it came on right there? And we'll release it. Activate. I already torqued the other ones. I'm not going to show you me torquing all 4 wheels, but torque your wheels. Y'all see it's smoking because, you know, I was on the brake, so it's gonna be smoking a little bit.